I'm Brianna, and you're watching Dante's Boxing Nation.
Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? So William Scull just got stopped in sparring? Well, according to Nigel Benn, he did. William Scull, who's supposed to be fighting against Canelo Alvarez very soon, he was sparring against Benn, who's fighting against Chris Eubank Jr. this weekend. Nigel Benn said he made him quit in the 8th round.
I'm telling you everything.
Hit me.
Right?
Not
First we
literally.
started off sparring with Rampton, ABA champion, blah, blah. Just done him, you know, just playing with him and all that, but having a good spar with him. Then he got Denzel Bentley, started sparring with him and all that, and, you know, had his hands full. Then we fought the guy that knocked out Monguia, Bruno, from France. These are like light heavies. No problem, right? Then, the biggest one of them all, this guy walked in the gym, 12-handed, and God is my witness, everything I'm telling you is the truth. Walked in the gym, he had 12-handed, I didn't know who he was. It was this guy called William Scull, right? And Connor's been sparring.
Fighting Canelo.
Right, hold on a minute, and I'm telling you, God is my witness, everything I'm telling you the truth. And he was sparring, then like round 4 or 5, he said, oh no, I need a minute. Connor only does 40 seconds, right? Then afterwards, about round 4 and 5, you can ask everybody else, he was sitting down on the ring cushion, on the ring rope, because he was like kind of tired. Come to round 5, 6 and 7, he started feeling the pace. God is my witness, I'm not telling you a lie. Then in round 8, Connor put it on him. What did he do? Stop sparring. William Scull. And he's all like light heavies. They weren't like, at weight. He's not at weight yet. But I'm telling you the truth. Connor put it on him. He couldn't even come out for the 8th round. God is my witness.
Okay, so it doesn't sound like he's lying at all. In fact, he really has no reason to lie. This is what he said to IFL TV. Now, Benn is a welterweight. He's fighting Chris Eubank at super middleweight. And according to Nigel Benn, Conor has sparred with multiple sparring partners before he even sparred with William Scull, and then went 8 rounds with William Scull and made him quit. That's impressive. And William Scull is the guy who's fighting Canelo Alvarez next. Now listen, let me say this. I've seen big name fighters actually quit or get stopped in sparring against guys that were not good professional fighters, but they were good sparring partners. But one of the fighters that I'm talking about in particular that got stopped by somebody that I was surprised that he got stopped by, he ended up becoming a champion. So my point is, sparring is different than an actual real fight, but sometimes sparring can tell you something. So in this situation, according to Nigel Benn, it was more of William Scull gassing out. I mean, if you guys recall, even when Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson sparred, there was that one sparring session where I think it was like after 4 or 5 rounds, Shakur Stevenson, he was finished sparring. But Devin Haney, he wanted to continue. And Shakur was like, no, I ain't gonna keep sparring while I'm tired. And this is something that happens all the time in sparring. One guy, he says, one more round, and the other guy is like, no, I'm finished. But the main difference in this situation is Benn is naturally a welterweight, and he's sparring against bigger guys that are naturally bigger than him. We already know that the Canelo versus William Scull fight is considered a mismatch. But if he was getting outworked by Benn, then Canelo Alvarez should be able to knock him out in the first 3 rounds. But the one thing I didn't hear Nigel Benn say in that interview is he didn't say that we were completely like playing with him or, it was just easy work. He just said that William Scull was feeling the pace and then he quit. So that still makes me wonder how the first 8 rounds went. But I'm gonna say the same thing that I said when it came to the Edgar Berlanga fight, the Canelo Berlanga fight. The fact that Berlanga went 12 rounds, it was a moral victory for Berlanga, and it did not help Canelo Alvarez's reputation. Canelo Alvarez, he hasn't had a knockout in years, and this should be the guy that he should be able to knock out. And truth be told, old media should be putting the same amount of pressure on Canelo to knock this guy out that they put on Shakur Stevenson in all of his fights to get the knockout. And when it comes to Benn, I think he will get an impressive knockout over the much bigger Chris Eubank. That's all I got for now, guys. I'm on to the next one. All right, now check this out, guys. If you're looking to repair eczema scars, burns and bruises, dark spots and blemishes, the fever blisters, diabetic ulcers, and this right here is the perfect product for you guys. It's called Elo Diki Face and Body Oil. Athletes and top-ranking boxers, they're also using it after training to reduce swelling, inflammation, and to ease the pain. So get yours today. Go to elodiki.com, like them on Facebook, and follow them on Instagram. Let me tell you guys about Issa Israel Law Firm. It is a full-service legal practice based in Denver, Colorado, an emerging hub for combat sports and high-altitude training. If you're a fighter inside or outside of the ring and you need a law firm you can trust to fight for you, visit thefighterfirm.com or email help@iilawfirm.com. Legal representation is usually limited to plaintiffs or defendants in Colorado, but iFirm can help anyone in the world with trademarking their business name, logos, and U.S. immigration issues. This brother has been my attorney for a while and helped guide me through all kinds of business and civil issues, so make sure you guys go to thefighterfirm.com.